Hello, everyone, and welcome to Songs Made Easy, and unfortunately, the last episode of Songs Made Easy. Hi, my name is Aldrin Guerrero. I'm going to be your instructor for today. Joining me is Mr. Aaron, the voice Nakamura. Say what's up, Aaron.
What's up?
And Mr. Kahai, the legend Fergan. Say what's up, Kahai.
What's up?
So, as I said, this is going to be the final episode of Songs Made Easy, and we just kind of, we just want to let you guys know that we're bringing this series to a close because it's kind of served this purpose, and we got what we wanted, like out of this, out of this series, which is to basically take a bunch of our songs that we've taught here in Ukulele Underground and made it, accessible and easier so that anybody like learning the ukulele for the first time or picking it up for the first time or someone, even, it's the holiday season. If you got one for Christmas and stuff and you want to look for songs that you want to start playing, these would be perfect for, those people who want to get started with, with the uke. But we've done it for, a little over a year, Kahai, you would say? Oh, almost a year.
I think almost a year, yeah.
Yeah, and because we do it every week, there's at least like 40 something songs that we got on there. So it's a nice library that we've created, and there's also like PDFs and song sheets that that will always be there. So it's not like we're gonna delete everything that we've done. We're gonna delete Songs Made Easy. It's there for everyone to kind of take a look at, go check out, and learn from still. And we will keep this on our on our site, on our archives for for as long as possible, and as long as we can we can host these, we'll definitely keep them on. And it's also a great idea for for those of you folks who want to start like a songbook. You can download the PDFs, make a songbook for yourself. There'll be over 40 songs for you guys to learn from. And just like less than a year, there's like 40 songs that we've we've kind of given you guys an opportunity to learn because they're nice and simple. All right. So that also means it's going to be the end of Songs Made Easy Jam. So tomorrow, I believe, is going to be our last Songs Made Easy Jam. It's a little bit unfortunate because I've grown to kind of really like this series because it gave me an opportunity to explain to you guys some of the chord changes that some people might be having a hard time with, and letting you know what ways you can make those transitions better and a little bit more seamless, kind of to not develop bad habits early on. So we've discussed about like the points of contact on the ukulele, and we'll do that a little bit more in this episode. But I think the series as a whole kind of came to a close. I think we've done enough to get you guys started, and we want you guys to move on to like the intermediate stuff, to the advanced stuff. We want you guys to see the world of ukulele as it should be seen. And you can just get get by with kind of doing this downstrum. You can do that if that's all you want to do. We've already done that. With the 40 plus songs that we have here on Songs Made Easy, you can totally do that and learn yourself like a bunch of stuff, right, Kahai?
Yeah, and the new thing that we're gonna do, it should also help beginners too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe it might not seem like it's like as slow, or like we're gonna like it's not a bad thing to say, but like hold your hand all the way through like a song. Mm-hmm. But then we are gonna try and make it easier or like simpler, so you can try and pick it up anyways, right?
Yeah. So there are better ways to learn the ukulele. In the past 10 years, we've kind of dedicated ourselves to teaching a certain way, but we now believe that the 10 years, because this is 2018 is Ukulele Underground's 10th year anniversary. We kind of taught us a certain way for 10 years, and we believe it's been good. It's been good to kind of let you guys know, there is an easier way to learn how to play the ukulele, but there's also the more natural way to learn the ukulele, which we believe is going to be better in the long run. So in the past 10 years, that kind of chapter Ukulele Underground has come to a close, and we have we have a bunch of new chapters that's just waiting to be written, and we believe that it's like some of the best stuff that we've ever done, and some of the more natural ways of learning how to play the ukulele. So if you guys join us in our upcoming journey, it's going to be well worth it, and it's going to turn you guys into better musicians, not just better ukulele players, but better musicians, because we don't want you guys to just be better at the ukulele. We want you guys to be good at music, and not just be good at ukulele, but like feel out music and write music and all that stuff, because that's where that's the essence of of music is creating it. You know, like you can consume music all you want, you can listen to music, but there's nothing quite like creating something that's, you know, that's your own. And we want to help you guys take the rightful steps towards that goal, right?
Yeah, I think before, like in a totally different thing.
Yeah.
You said that like the way we teach is kind of, or what we're trying to replicate is like how we learned here in Hawaii too, right? And it really is like we really want people to kind of feel that sense of like I don't know, we all learned a little bit differently, but like, you know, you see your uncle or you see somebody playing ukulele and you're like, oh, how you play that song? And they sit you down and they show you, right? And so doing it kind of more that. Or like we've tried to do it like that currently, but then we're moving even forward, right? Even more.
So, you know, like we said, it's kind of served this purpose. So if you want to learn, you know, this way, like how we've been teaching for the past 10 years, it'll all still be at Ukulele Underground. It'll all still be here on our YouTube channel. Everything that we've done the past 10 years, we're not taking anything away. We're just going to be doing something completely new, you know, than what we've been doing the past 10 years. Because I feel that, like, just like with music, and I think instruction also needs to evolve. And with Ukulele Underground, it's the same formula that we've been using for 10 years. You know, we've gotten better at that formula, and we've made tweaks and have made it more fluid and, you know, and easier for people to kind of learn how to play the ukulele. But we feel that there's an even better way to learn ukulele, and we're so excited to be able to bring that to you guys. And the first of many videos is going to be coming out on the 1st. So you guys are used to getting these song lessons coming out of Ukulele Underground on the 1st of the month. That's not going to change, but the format of the lesson and the lesson itself is going to change. But there's going to be a new way that we're going to present these lessons, and I'm so excited for you guys to see it. Yeah.
We have, besides that, we have other things planned too that like we have like things that are like learning based, and then we have things that are like kind of fun.
You know, like, and we've kind of thought that it's not just learning all the time, you know, like we gotta take a break, even us, like as your educators, you know, and we want you guys to get to know us. We want you guys to you know, to kind of take a peek in our world, in our minds, that kind of thing, you know.
I think that's why we have like so much fun on the jam, right? Is because like that is more just us like having fun. It's, I mean, we might not be here every Friday like play music, but we do like kind of hang out, and we do that kind of stuff anyway. So
right, and you know, like whenever we do like the wheel of shoutouts, that's not like that's not really a music thing. Or whenever we're doing unboxings, it's not really a musical thing. But you know what? It's all fun, and we just want to bring some fun content to you guys as well. So it's not all learning, although, you know, we're gonna make things a little bit not difficult, but a little bit more challenging. So we're gonna challenge you guys this coming year, and you know, with these challenges, that's how you're gonna grow as a musician, because you can't really grow without facing challenges and learning from these challenges. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to challenge you guys as, you know, not just ukulele players, but as musicians. And I hope you guys kind of, you know, come along with this journey. I'm so stoked.
And I don't think people should be like, oh no, it's gonna challenges. That's hard. I don't want, like,
it's fine. But you know what? We even have shows that I get a challenge, so, you know, stick around for that. You'll see how I'm struggling with stuff. You know, you're like, if you've ever thought like, oh, it must come so easy to a dream Guerrero and whatever, and you'll see firsthand that it does not. So, just I don't want to give too much away, but we're super excited to bring you guys some fresh new stuff in the coming year. 2019 is going to be an awesome year for Ukulele Underground. I hope you guys check us out. Okay, so with that said, let's get on with the final lesson here on Songs Made Easy. We're going to be doing Island in the Sun. It's a nice, like, kind of send off, you know, like to Songs Made Easy, because that's what we should be doing. We should just be, you know, like, chilling out on an island in the sun, right? We shouldn't be worried about like what's the strumming pattern and what's this chord and this and that. You know, it's holidays. When you're on a holiday,
it's a good one too, because it's like one of the first lessons, right?
Yes,
it's like
that we did in Ukulele Underground. Yeah. So here we go. Let's get started. First off, I'll show you guys what it sounds like, and then I'll break down the chords and the you know, and how to hold them, and some tips that you guys can use to play this song. It's called Island in the Sun by Weezer. Here we go. hip, hip, hip. When you're on a holiday, you can't find the words to say all the things that come to you, and I wanna feel it too. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing, having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. Hip, 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 hip. When you're on a golden sea, you don't need no memories, just a place to call your own as we drift into the zone. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing, having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. Alright, so we'll learn just the basic parts of of this song, and then we're gonna work them together. So here we go. First off, I'm gonna show you guys the chords to this tune. The first chord we're gonna learn is an E minor chord. Pointer finger will go on the A string 2nd fret, middle finger on the E string 3rd fret, and ring finger on the C string 4th fret. So if it looks like a flight of stairs, you are doing this correctly, because going from the lower strings and working your way to the strings closer to your face, so the upper strings like this. So pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger. So nice sequence there. It's gonna go up these stairs like so, and your thumb can be pretty much anywhere in the back of your ukulele, as long as you're kind of holding it together and you're keeping it steady. All right, so where I like to hold my thumb is I like to kind of make this hook around my thumb. Just kind of hook it right here, and then I'll place the chord like so. So it kind of it gives me a nice natural grip. So if I were to take off the ukulele and just kind of take a look at what my hands are doing, so it kind of just looks like this. It's like I'm doing sign language or something. I'm not moving or making my my hands move in unnatural ways. It very much feels natural. Okay, that's your E minor chord. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna utilize this thumb right here. We're gonna let go of the chord, and then you can use your thumb to kind of keep it in place. And what your pointer finger is gonna do is play the 2nd chord, which is A minor. So pointer finger goes to the top string. That's the string closest to you. G string 2nd fret. So top string 2nd fret, like so. Let me move my fingers out of the way so you can kind of see, like that. So we're going from the E minor. See my thumb up here is gonna stay on so that I can kind of swing out. Pointer finger goes on the G string 2nd fret like this. All right. Then from there, that's our A minor. Next we have our middle finger on the C string and ring finger on the E string. While holding your A minor chord, if you use those two, then you create the next chord, which is a D. So we have our E minor to the A minor. And also the E minor to the A minor switch. You're just kind of letting go of this chord, and pointer finger just goes up like this. It's on the same fret as your E minor chord. Goes up to the A minor. And then from there you can use that as an anchor. So you don't even need your thumb for this one, but I like to just keep my thumb around just in case I get a little unstable with my ukulele. Now pointer finger stays there. Middle and ring finger goes in the E and the C strings like so. So you have 3 fingers. If you were to do kind of a shaka, like a Hawaiian shaka, there's these 3 fingers right here playing the G, C, and E strings on the 2nd fret. Okay, and from there we're gonna go to our G chord. What you're gonna do is you're gonna release these 2 fingers, pointer and middle finger. Slide your ring finger up 1 fret. Like how I was holding the 2nd fret in the E string? You're gonna slide it over to the to the 3rd fret of the E string. And then when you let go of your pointer and middle finger, it goes down. Your pointer finger goes in the C string 2nd fret, middle finger in the A string 2nd fret, like this. So from the D, there. Then how do we get back to the E minor there? All we have to do is use our hook once again. So let go of this chord. And what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna completely let it go like this. I'm gonna kind of keep them together, and my middle and ring finger, notice how it's not gonna change shape. So the shape is my middle finger is lower than my ring finger there. See that? So my middle finger, my ring finger stays the same, and I just kind of swing this wrist more towards this way. So that what happens is it moves up, pointer finger goes down, playing the E minor chord again. So once again, G to the E minor. Basically, my pointer finger is the only thing that that changes. Pointer finger goes down, C string to the A string, but on the same fret. So I get this question a lot, actually. The private lessons that we do here in Ukulele Underground, whenever someone has a a question of like, oh, how do I switch between these 2 chords? And usually those 2 chords are G and E minor, which happens a lot in ukulele. So this is a good kind of tip to remember for you folks who are having a hard time with this change from the G to the E minor, because you have to let it go. And the key to this is this hook right here at the at the thumb. So because you're letting it go, you just kind of use this, you're swinging your wrist. So all I'm doing, I'm letting it go, swinging my wrist up, middle and ring finger goes, and pointer finger goes down. If I want to go back to the G chord, for example, not for this song, but if just in general, if I want to go back to the G chord, I do the reverse, which I go from my wrist being here, back to my wrist pointing out that way. So it's just a matter of changing my wrist position so that I can get from G to E minor. That's nice and simple. So if you just kind of practice this, you'll be getting better. And I put an emphasis to this because this is going to be the hardest change that we have for this song. Okay, so with this tune, we have E minor, and we're gonna strum it 2 times, and then to the A minor, and then to the D, and then to the G, all 2 times. So let's do this slower. Goes like this. If you're wondering how I'm strumming my ukulele, the thumb goes right here. I'm just kind of strumming over this part where the neck meets the body. So this part where the neck is on the body, I'm going to use that to my advantage and kind of roll my thumb either with the flesh or with my nail if I have the nail. You can put it down here if you want, but I want to get into the good habit of strumming up here. Because if I'm going to strum with my pointer finger, I want it to be there and not here. Okay?
Do you want to explain why you want it over that spot?
Okay, yeah, great. So I want to strum over this spot, because if I strum over this spot, I run the risk of lowering my pointer finger so much that it gets caught and stuck in the strings like this. If I strummed up here, it's not going to get stuck in the strings, because if I lower my pointer finger too much, then it's just gonna hit the side of the fretboard, which will which can just kind of slide over, which then hits the strings. So same thing going at the top. Even if you get stuck here where the where the neck is, where the neck meets the body, you can still just kind of strum up and follow through and slide or glide it through the strings. But down here, no matter how much you kind of force it down, you can still get stuck. All right, but not here. All right. So with this song, there's going to be a bridge. So the bridge is nice and simple as well. It goes to the D chord. So we've learned this chord before. So we'll run away together. So we're just going 4 times in the D. So we'll run away. Then 4 times in the G. Together. Back to the D. we'll spend some time forever. And then we're gonna play a new chord. This is a C chord, ring finger, A string, 3rd fret. We'll never. So we'll never. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's once again D and G 2 times. We'll run away together. We'll spend some time forever to the C. We'll never. And then here's another 1 finger chord. Pointer finger, C string, 1st fret. So I'm still utilizing this thumb that I have, and I'm going to swing from my ring finger, A string, 3rd fret, to back here, C string, 1st fret. We'll never feel bad but then back to the D. More. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then goes back to that E minor, A minor, D, and G. So for the most part, if you just remember E, A minor, D, and G, E minor, A minor, D, and G, you should be good. And then the last part is a simple D, G, D, G, then C, A, D. Okay, so let's practice the just the bridge part. Okay, here we go. So D, G, D, G, C, A7, D. 1, 2. 1, 2, D chord. We'll run away together. We'll spend some time forever. C. We'll never. A chord. Then to D. Hip A minor. E minor. Sorry. Hip. So nice and simple. This song is one of my favorites actually. We perform on the island, Aaron and I, and we get this kind of a lot from our lessons. I think this is the one that kind of gets asked the most. I think is Island in the Sun, and we're more than happy to always play this tune. It's one of my favorites. I love Weezer, and recently there was like an SNL sketch that you guys should check out. It's like I think it's Matt Damon arguing with Leslie Jones on like which Weezer was better, like the old school like Blue Album Weezer or like the new Weezer with like Beverly Hills or whatever. Like yeah, exactly. So that's you guys should check that out if you guys haven't seen that. It's hilarious. It's hilarious because they're like at some like dinner party and then like it's all good. It's like let me put on some some song like is this Weezer? And like then they get into this argument and the other people at the table are like who cares about Weezer that much? But they're like super passionate about Weezer.
I like how it's like a very specific joke, right? Grouped at certain people. Like,
and Matt Damon's like defending old school Weezer. Old school Weezer while Leslie Jones is like no. He's the new Weezer guy, and Leslie Jones the old Weezer. Like, no, they haven't had a good album since Pinkerton or whatever. It's so funny. You guys gotta check it out. SNL, big SNL fan.
I don't think you need to. I don't think you need to promote SNL. I think they're doing fine.
You're like, what is SNL?
Go help out those little guys, right? Like, help them.
I know.
Go watch their stuff.
Give them a few views.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get started. Here we go. Okay, everybody ready? We'll play the song, and I'll tell you when the bridge is coming up, so I'll give you guys a heads up, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, E minor. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. You're on a holiday, you can't find the words to say all the things that come to you, and I wanna feel it too. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing, having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. When you're on a golden sea, don't need no memories, just a place to call your own. As we drift into the zone on an island in the sun, we'll be playing, having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. Here we go, bridge. D. We'll run away together, we'll spend some time forever, we'll never feel bad anymore. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. When you're on a golden sea, you don't need no memories, just a place to call your own. As we drift into the zone on an island in the sun, we'll be playing, having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. Bridge. We'll run away together, we'll spend some time forever, we'll never feel bad anymore. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. And G. Alright, so you might be wondering, like, why is, Aldrin making those noises whenever he switches chords? So, sometimes it's intentional, and at this, for this particular song, it is, because I'm doing a lot of down strums, right? And if I'm gonna switch between those two chords, and I'm doing just the down strum, and there's no up strum to kind of give me, like an up, so I can get down to the down beat. So I kind of do this what's called a pull off, like a chord pull off. So I'm playing, so I'm getting that up. That's like kind of unintentional, but in this case, nice and intentional, because I need an up in there. It's almost the equivalent of doing down, down, up, down, down. So down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. That's kind of the equivalent of doing that. So you can do these pull-offs with your left hand. It's a little bit more of a beginner intermediate technique, but you can kind of try it out now. And also we have the full lesson of this with its original strumming pattern, and it's the same, pretty much the same key, but we do a nice little a little bit closer to what Weezer does in their original. Yeah, were you gonna say something, Kai?
No. I think that pull off technique though, if you can learn it or try to learn it, it's really good, because it's used in so much songs, and it's such a good way to change chords too, right? Like it just happens a lot. So
and there's two. There's pull off and there's a hammer on chord as well. So you can do. So you can also hammer chords on. And if you guys want to check out Ukulele 101 over on UU Plus, you guys can learn what hammer-ons and what pull-offs are and kind of use them in your playing. By the way, don't forget, we have we kind of announced Ukulele 100 for people to check out yet?
That it's free, you mean, for now?
Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah. So Ukulele 100 is for free. So for those of you folks who got an ukulele for Christmas or anything like that, or starting with the ukulele, especially for people watching the show, like that are beginners to the ukulele, we have Ukulele 100 available for the month of January, I believe. For the entire month, you guys can kind of check out Ukulele 100, and you guys can take a sneak peek of what's over at UU Plus, because over at UU Plus, Ukulele Underground is where we teach. If you guys don't know, Ukulele Underground is where we teach how to play the ukulele. All great lessons over there for free. But there is a there's another set to Ukulele Underground called Ukulele Underground Plus, or UU Plus as we like to call it. And UU Plus, you can take your playing and you can take it to the next level, so to speak. If you sign up for UU Plus, where we teach you not just songs, but also technique and how to get better. There's improvement systems. There's private lessons. There are university-like courses. There are guest teachers that are coming in. We have a private forum. We have a lot of live stream stuff. So it's a lot of fun. And like we said at the top of the show, we have a lot of cool, exciting new things that are going to be happening over Ukulele Underground. So now's a better time than ever to check out UU Plus.
So Ukulele 100 is a part of the university series, where we have like 100, 101, 102, 103. And then for now, like, you don't even have to sign up to watch 100.
You can check out 100 for free.
Yeah, just go to Ukulele Underground, and you can even watch the first lesson on YouTube. Yeah. So check that out, and then you can watch the full thing on Ukulele Underground.
Yeah, for free. That's it. Not to confuse you guys of like, oh, do I have to go to the site and
do I have to sign up?
No, you just watch the first episode on our YouTube, and then head over to the site, and you can still watch it for free. All right? Do they need to make an account or anything?
No. And if they do make an account, they can make like a monthly account or like a monthly subscription account, and they get like 2 weeks free too.
Yeah,
so
check out the site and stuff.
You can sign up for an account, sign up for that, and then you can check out like everything else one-on-one.
Yeah, everything over there.
So.
So it's great, and we'll be doing a lot more of these promotions very soon, because I know a lot of people are kind of on the fence of signing up for UU Plus. They're like, okay, I kind of want to check it out, but I don't know. But if I were to give you guys a good reason to sign up for UU Plus, it's a lot of our students that have gone to UU Plus have vastly improved. A lot of people who got UU Plus and actually tried out all the things, actually practiced and did the private lessons and did all that stuff over in UU Plus, have gotten significantly better. And because we are changing kind of the way that we teach, it's going to be even easier and going to be more intuitive to learn how to play the ukulele.
Yeah. So come, I don't know, sign up.
Sign up, check it out. Definitely check it out, guys. Let's see here. Let's play the song one more time, and then that's it. We're gonna call it a series after this. This is the last song that we're gonna sing ever in the series, and tomorrow is going to be our last Songs Made Easy Jam. So looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. What that is we're basically gonna take a lot of the songs that we've learned for Songs Made Easy, and we're just gonna jam it out, just like how you would with the Ukulele Club, right?
Yeah, that's at 12 tomorrow.
12 to 12:45. It's gonna be good fun. Yeah, or whenever. 12 till whenever we decide to stop playing. Okay, here we go. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, E minor. Hip, hip. When you're on a holiday, you can't find no words to say. All the things that come to you, and I wanna feel it too. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing, having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. When you're on a golden sea, we don't need no memories, just a place to call your own as we drift into the zone. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing, having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. Bridge, we'll run away together, we'll spend some time forever. We'll never feel bad anymore. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. When you're on a golden sea, you don't need no memories, just a place to call your own. As we drift into the zone on an island in the sun, we'll be playing, having fun, and it makes me feel so fine. I can't control my brain bridge. We'll run away together. We'll spend some time forever. We'll never feel bad anymore. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. We'll never feel bad anymore. And energy. Right on, guys. Hey, if you are a visual learner, you want to get this, and I mentioned earlier, we do have song sheets for all the songs that we've done here on Songs Made Easy. Click on the link below, and that'll lead you to a newsletter where you guys can sign up and gain access to the rest with this one and all of our archives here, the full archive, I should say now, the full archive of Songs Made Easy that we've done for this past year. Thank you guys for making this show as awesome as it is, and we really appreciate you guys tuning in to our show. Some of you guys tune in every week. We really appreciate that. I hope you guys learned something. And if you're an intermediate player, if you're an advanced player playing this and you're sharing with somebody who's never picked up an ukulele before, or even better, if you have a family member, a daughter, a son, a nephew, or anything like that you're sharing the ukulele with and have been using this series, thank you so much. We've been getting some emails where like, oh, well, we do the me and my kid does the does the Songs Made Easy together.
We watch it as a family.
Yeah, we watch it as a family and stuff. Thank you so much. Like that really means a lot to us, and that makes it all worth it. Like makes this show worth it, and that's the main idea why we did this show, is to have something for you guys to have to have an opportunity to learn the ukulele in a very simple way. So we really, really, really appreciate it. We thank you so much for making this this show as awesome as, like I said, as it was. Thank you folks so much. Have a great one, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Songs Made Easy Jam. Mahalo. Aloha.